Hey, this is David Plotz, CEO of CityCast. I have a favor to ask before we get to today's conversation. We're doing our annual listener survey, and it would really help us out if you took it. And even if you took it last year, we'd be grateful if you took it again, because we can't use last year's data. Please go to citycast.fm/survey to take the survey. It's only 7 minutes long, we know, because we timed it. That's citycast.fm/survey. And when you take the survey, you'll also be eligible to win a $250 Visa gift card and CityCast swag, that great CityCast swag. citycast.fm/survey.
Hey y'all, it's Nikki. I have to tell you about Tecovas boots. I finally have a pair and they're handmade, high quality, stylish, and comfortable. I even got them customized with leather stamping. The folks at Tecovas will help you find just the right pair. So swing by for yours at the Tecovas flagship on South Congress or their store at the Domain. Plus, good news, they just opened a new store in Georgetown at 709 Main Street for those of y'all that live a little further north. So come shop with me at Tecovas. That's TECOVAS.com. Don't go gently, y'all. Today on CityCast Austin, welcome to the February monthly guide. Think of this as your monthly to-do list, but strictly for fun things. This month almost feels like a secret for locals. The weather is typically tolerable. There's some events going on here and there, but it's not quite festival season. Plus, love is in the air. So I'm here with Selena Zisman, known professionally as the craft advocate and also the chair of the Austin Arts Commission, and our executive producer, Eva Ruth Morvek, to share some tips on things to do that will make you fall back in love with Austin. And if you're just discovering CityCast Austin, hello! Tune in every morning to our daily podcast where I'll bring you all the latest on this crazy town. It's Thursday, January 30th. I'm Nikki Devon, and this is what Austin's talking about. Hey, Selena. Hey, Ruth.
Hello. Thanks so much for having me.
Yay. We're so glad you're here.
I'm so glad I'm here.
Now, it's obvious. We have to talk about it. Just out the gate, February is coming up. When people think February, they think two things. I think two things. Black History Month and Valentine's Day. Right? So let's tackle Valentine's Day first. Love is in the air, and there's a bunch of romantic crap that happens. I personally, my partner and I do not celebrate Valentine's Day because my partner is a anti-consumerist and down with the man.
It's a Hallmark holiday.
Yeah,
yes,
she's not having it.
Yeah.
But I think my biggest beef with Valentine's Day is how expensive it can get. Like, it's just like, come, pay $175 for this steak that's normally $25 because Valentine's Day. It's like,
because we put some rose petals on the table.
There's a candle now. Did you see the candle?
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
So we have a quick list of just like options that you could do that's not going to cost you any money.
Yes.
You can go for a hike.
Nikki's favorite.
My favorite, just random walking.
Nicole, take Nikki on a hike. You know she wants that.
She knows better. She does. If we can walk to somewhere, but just walk. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. I do like to walk. I just don't like hikes because everybody always lies about how long they are, and then they end up being longer, and I'm pissed.
I think if you just hold hands doing all the normal things that you would do, it counts as a Valentine's Day celebration. Yeah. Just hold hands.
Oh, that's cute.
I do love that.
Yeah. Just stroll. You're strolling.
Just stroll. Mm-hmm. But if you are a person that likes to get your exercise on,
take a hike.
The weather is usually great for outdoor activities during the day. One of the toughest, most mountainous hikes in town is the River Place Nature Trail. And if you want something a little more laid back and easy, there's an easy beginner hike at the Hike and Bike Trail around Lady Bird Lake. You can get a picnic and go to one of the parks. You can go to Mount Bunnell if you want to. It's going to be packed, but that's your business. Peace Park has tables. You can go to the Cathedral of Junk, play some mini golf at Peter Pan Mini Golf or Butler Pitch and Putt. You can rent a video or a movie from We Love Video. And if you're single, Austin Monthly Singles in the city is having a party on February 13th at Mayfair. And the tickets are like $30. But also, Selena You have an event too.
I have an event. I didn't want to start the show with shameless self-promotion, but that's just where we are.
I promoted you first, though.
It's true.
set you
It's true. I love it. We throw a Galentine's Day because what love is more sacred than the love between femme friends? I throw a Galentine's Day event every year at Half Step Bar on Rainy Street. And I love to invite my fellow femme vinyl DJs out and we just get down. We prioritize femme artists. We're spinning vinyl for the night, 10 to 2, 10 to 1. Come out. It's a total blast. And it's free, y'all, that we get drink specials.
That's awesome.
It's going to be a sexy hot dance floor. DJ Mehalani, if you don't know, you need to know, is a literal Austin legend. She's been in Austin since the 90s. She low-key started Hip Hop Hump Day. Little known fact there. She's orchestrated so much in this town. She gives so much to this town. It is an honor and a privilege to get to spin with her. And DJ Rakiki is also, she's a member of Chulita Vinyl Club. And I'm a member of Queer Vinyl Collective. So this is just a lovely little allyship across femme vinyl DJs, and we just love to throw down for our people. So come out.
Fun.
Is it on the 14th?
It's on the 15th, Saturday the 15th at Half Step Bar.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're not trying to compete. We're just trying to do us.
Right.
So come through.
I love this. I love this.
Yeah.
That's great.
So that'll be a good thing to look out for.
I might have to drag Nicole out because, any excuse for her to dance. Listen, she's super into it. She's
Nothing
super
but
into
fire.
it.
Nothing but fire.
I'm
That's
ready.
awesome.
I'm signing up. So I'm curious, Eva Ruth,
Yes.
as the only person on this podcast right now that is straight. What?
It is I.
I don't know why that has to do with anything. I don't even know why.
We need to know, what are the straights doing?
Yeah, what are the straights doing?
Yeah, what you and your man doing? What are the straights doing?
Well, we are probably not the straights to answer this question because these straights also are anti-Valentine's Day mostly because we hate the obligation to participate just because it's a stupid Hallmark day. But
Every day is the 14th.
yeah, we always do dog birthday. So we just make Valentine's Day every year is our whatever dogs we have, it's their birthday.
I love that.
So right now it's Jet and my husband has a puppy and we'll probably take them out somewhere, give them a little special treat. But we also like a picnic. Really early on, we made the mistake of going to Mount Bonnell for Valentine's Day, and it was out of control. There are people with
chaos,
white tablecloth, like that bring up entire setups for Valentine's Day. It is a scene, but it's really pretty, but it's like, y'all, you could go tomorrow. You could go on the 15th and be the only ones there.
Is nature only cute on Valentine's Day? I don't understand.
Listen, I have been that person. I'm embarrassed to admit I have been that person to take a whole picnic set up to the top of Mount Bonnell, struggling on them stairs. I have been that person.
You're not alone. It is a thing. So, I mean, I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm just saying be ready if you think I have this unique idea that no one else has. You are wrong.
There are pocket parks all over Austin.
Yes.
There are cute places to lay a blanket down. I mean, pick a corner. I think that would be much more entertaining for everybody.
Honestly.
Exactly.
Do you, Selena, celebrate Valentine's Day? Or are you like us too and bah humbug about it?
I traditionally am pretty bah humbug about it. I don't like being told what to do, full stop. A prescriptive, assigned celebrations are not my thing. I really believe like every day is Valentine's Day. And if you're with somebody you love, just tell them. Don't reserve it for a specific day on the calendar. That being said, I have a partner that is really into Valentine's Day and very romantic. And so I have to get my act together and do something. Do something. So,
You gotta do something.
I gotta do something.
Well, y'all can check out Hey Austin because Kelsey, our newsletter editor, put out a great piece on where to celebrate Valentine's Day in Austin. She has some ideas for like takeout packages, like ABBA is doing a to-go package for couples and then also for Galentine's. There's like a really cute waltz lesson happening at Peace Park on Valentine's Day that's free. And they're going to have drinks. It's really cute.
That's precious.
Yeah. And then there's all kinds of other, dinner specials that you can find around town if that's your thing. Just look on the Googles.
I love
you can
that.
Find it.
I'm going to go waltz in Peace Park.
Just look on the Googles.
Look on the Googles. That's how it works. Yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all have plenty of options that you can do on Valentine's Day, whether you like to support it or not, whether you're bah humbug or not. There's plenty of options for you.
Yes.
But the entire month is Black History Month. So, the 2025 Black History Month theme is African Americans and labor. And so that I don't get up on my soapbox and talk about all of the labor that African Americans have contributed to this country and are still contributing to the fabric of this country. We're going to keep it light. We're going to talk about the cool things that are happening this month for Black History Month. First off, we have Solar Saturday, which is a Black History Month kickoff block party at the Carver. And Selena, you were telling us there's a lot of stuff going on at the Carver. Is that right?
It is chock-a-block packed at the Carver this month.
Yes.
They have, as well as the Solar Saturday, big block party, on the 8th, there is an exhibition opening called Second Sight. The opening reception is 2 to 4 p.m., so it's an early one. You can sneak out there. Don't have to take up too much of your evening plans. Nobody's trying to compete for your time there. But Second Sight is a group exhibition exploring the mental pressures that arise from conflict. Austin-based artist Samara Banks, Haley Giro, Brian Beedman Joseph, and Jonathan Shaka Mahone investigate the coalescence of the Black identity as global citizens. And the Carver never disappoints, so I'm really looking forward to this show.
I feel like anytime I'm looking for something to do that's just like gonna feed my soul, it's gonna be dope, that's gonna be informative, it's always happened at the Carver. I know I'm biased. But their programming is just top tier. I'm sorry.
For sure.
I'm sorry.
Carrie Adams knows what they're doing.
Shout out to Carrie.
Yes.
Yeah. And if you've never been, this is a really good time to go and explore it and see what it's all about, because this month, they really are knocking it out of the park.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And they have HBCU Day on the 15th, which is amazing, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And there'll be panels from HBCUs across the country.
Ooh.
And if you don't know what HBCU, it's historically Black college and universities.
Mm-hmm. And we've got one right here in Austin.
Houston-Tillotson.
Yeah. In addition to Black History Month going on, there's another celebration this month. Lunar New Year starts at the end of January, but there are events and celebrations in Austin lasting a couple weeks longer. It's the Year of the Snake.
The one thing I read about the Year of the Snake is just to be aware of the snake in the grass, which I feel like maybe too soon, too timely.
Prophetic.
Too soon, too timely. But yeah, I think there's,
I like it.
Like anything, there is a light and a shadow side. So
yeah.
I love the lessons of Lunar New Year.
Yeah, so there's some cool stuff going on. There's a Lunar New Year festival at the Paper Plus Craft Pantry with all kinds of lion dances, dragon dances, kids activities, vendor market. Umlauf is having a Lunar New Year family day on Sunday, February 9th. That's also free with all kinds of fun stuff for the kids. There's also something at Meanwhile Brewing, Lunar New Year market on February 15th. So yeah, lots of good ways to participate in that as well.
Have you been to Paper Craft Pantry?
I haven't.
Hide your wallets. It's amazing. It's a fab. If you love a sexy toothed paper and a very fine exotic color marker, you're in trouble because that place is too cute. And
where is this? What is this?
Do you really want to know? It is over at the Springdale Station area. It's right there, like Springdale and Airport, basically. And that store is cute. It's real cute.
Oh man, that sounds dangerous. I love me some stationery and pins.
Take my money. We talked some about what you can get into with your sweeties this month along the lines of eating or going out, having a picnic, and we're going to get into eating and drinking a little bit more. So I want to talk about foods and drinks maybe that y'all are getting into in Austin in February. Eva Ruth, you want to go first, or Selena, you want to go first?
I have to say, I'm a parent. and I'm on a budget. So I'm not going out a lot. And I have saved 100 places on Instagram, all these where to eat, and I want to eat it all. But the few that have shown up in my feed recently that I want to get to, first one is Cocktail Juicy Fried Chicken on MLK. This place looks ridiculous. It's like the way that they make their chicken, it's already gluten-free. It looks super crispy and crunchy. I love a food trailer. And every time I drive by, I nearly crash because I'm just trying to see if I can see a glimpse of a chicken sandwich or smell something because it's just too much. It's killing me. But the other place that I recently discovered, again, I'm late to the scene. Y'all, have you been to Busty's?
I haven't.
Yes, I almost said the F word. I love Busty's. I tear me up some Busty's.
I went in there and it was like, I want to move in.
Yes.
The food is very affordable. The drinks are affordable. It's got a theme. And when you commit to a theme in a way that down to the glitter in the flooring, to the car hung on your ceiling, the bathrooms are ridiculous. You had me. I'm there. So I'm trying to spend all my time there, making all my meetings there.
But next time you go, let me know. I'll be there. If those of you that don't know, Busty's is where the old Cenote used to be on 290 and Cameron. It's super cute. Just like Selena said, it's really affordable and the food is good.
You got $6 taquitos that are so good. And listen, I'm from the land of califas where we don't have flautas or what they call taquitos here in Austin. They're made with flour tortillas, but taquitos are supposed to be with corn tortillas. They're extra crispy and delicious, and that's a good one. That's a good one there. The crispy fried ribs were so good. And then we got these onion petal things, which is the bloomin' onion got a facelift. And it's just even better. It's so good. Everything there is so good.
That sounds awesome.
They have a breakfast on a bun that's just like...
Yeah, $10 brunch, right? I think I've seen that. So it's really economical.
Yeah. It has it's like cheese, egg on a bun with a hash brown on the sandwich together.
That's what I want.
And you can add meat to it. It's delicious. Listen, it's delicious. Eva Ruth, you have to go.
Yeah, maybe that's where we'll go for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely. It's a perfect Valentine's Day spot, I think.
Yeah. All of the food reporting this month is about where to go for Valentine's Day officially, So, but it could be a good time to check out some old favorites or some just places that you haven't been yet. Another thing to think about is that February downtown is not super duper busy. It's going to be getting busy. It's going to be getting crazy in March, with South by. So now might be a good time to check out some of the downtown spots that you've been waiting on. I keep hearing about El Naranjo. Have y'all been there?
I have not, but it's been around for a while, right?
It's not new.
I keep hearing about it too.
I don't know why. It's just getting fed to me lately. And it's on a list now of a hit list for Resi this month. It's interior Mexican food. And it's on South Lamar. Traditional Mexican recipes highlighting different regions of Mexico, well known for their moles. And I don't know about y'all, but I like a mole in February when it's kind of cold outside, a little spice up my life. Yeah.
Perfect time for 18 different ingredients into a sauce.
Right? It's a little chocolatey, a little coffee, a little all the things.
I want to like mole, but I can't. I don't know what's happening. I've been trying for years to like it. I really have.
It's so hit or miss. If you have one that you don't, and it's very particular, with all those different 18 flavors, there might be one that you don't like.
The flavor profile, like peanut butter and chocolate and toasted nuts and seeds, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's the most extra of the sauces, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to keep trying though.
Yeah.
I love your commitment.
Yeah, I'm committing. I'm keep trying. I cannot be a Texan and not like mole. I can't.
That's
that
right.
Doesn't make sense to me. There's no place like Texas, except when it comes to skiing. We know you're heading to seek snowier pastures this winter. Before you leave, grab one last taste of the real Texas in Amarillo. Hike, ride, or roll your way through the beauty of Palo Duro Canyon, the second largest canyon in the U.S., while your legs still feel fresh. Carbo load with that last taste of glorious Tex-Mex before you pivot to warm soups and chalet charcuterie. Or sneak into a speakeasy and enjoy a well-crafted cocktail before those shot skis get passed around. Amarillo is quirky and wild, Western and spontaneous. You can spray paint a Cadillac, cruise Route 66, or find a cowgirl hat to complete the outfit that's been missing something. Whether we catch you on the way there or the way back, we can't wait to hear your stories and pour you a drink. The mountains may be calling, but Amarillo will make you proud to call Texas home. Visit Amarillo and après-ski into the real Texas. I have been doing a damp January, not dry. Dry-ish.
I like that.
Damp. I don't even really drink a lot, contrary to what it sounds like on this podcast. But the minute that I know I cannot, all I want to do is drink.
That part.
It makes no sense. Like on a Tuesday at 3 p.m., I'm like, I've had a hard day of talking to people and having fun. I deserve a drink. So
I think so.
February, the first thing I'm going to do, I got 2 things on my list. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to finally go to Travelers Lounge. And it's that double-decker bus outside of the Cabana Club that I have been trying to get my hands on. Everything, it's a space-themed speakeasy. Yeah, in a double-decker bus in the parking lot of a place that I go almost once a week. So that's the first thing I'm doing. Going to the the space-themed double-decker bus. Second thing, I keep hearing about this place called Little Trouble in Lockhart.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's like speakeasy restaurant kind of vibe, all wood, kind of like old Texas feel. And it looks cute. It's called Little Trouble.
Nice.
I'm here for ambiance.
I mean, y'all, it looks cute. Like even their Valentine's Day thing, they have a Valentine's Day dinner, 3-course dinner, $60. With complimentary champagne-themed cocktail specials. Their food looks good. It's like down the stairs, off the square, in the historic downtown Lockhart. And I'm sorry, y'all, it looks cute. So I think I might just take a little trip. And
that's a whole day.
It's a whole day.
That's a whole day.
And I feel like if I'm starting drinking again, I might as well do it, like, make it big.
Intentionally.
Yeah.
Intentionally. I'm going to intentionally make Nicole be my designated driver.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go to Lockhart.
Go from the damp to the flood.
And we're going to go down. Yeah, we flooding it out. We flooding January out.
The levee has broke.
The levee is broken.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
I love that. So, that sounds real cute. And $60, like I spent $50 on myself at dinner the other day. That's because that's what prices are. So that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Lockhart, if you're going to open a restaurant in Lockhart, like it's small town, but it's competitive. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff there. So
there's a lot you can do. There's Commerce Gallery there. There's Get Lucky Gallery there. They've got local artists that are shown in those spaces. So it could be a whole day. You all could go down for lunch and stay through dinner and then.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't have to tempt me to have a little boozy shopping in Lockhart. There is nothing quite like shopping while you're just a little bit drunk.
Just a little bit.
Not like not out of control, not hammered, but just a little buzzed.
I agree.
Everything is beautiful. The colors are brighter. You don't care about your money. It's wonderful. I love it.
That's why I get in trouble at Blue Genie every year.
They know what they're doing.
Because they know it, and they put that bar right up front. That's where you start shopping, is at the bar. And then you just
smart.
Sip and stroll. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Speaking of sipping and strolling, festival season is approaching. And it hasn't quite kicked off yet, but there's still a ton of great stuff just like taking over Austin stages in February, from sports to dance, a variety of music, art. You know, we like to ramp up. We like to ramp our season up by giving you a little taste. So we have a couple of things that we are on the lookout for.
I know I talked about this last month. If you are a regular listener, you heard me talking about my plans to go to, my niece was in town and I wanted to take her to a UT women's basketball game at the Moody. And I did, and it was so much fun. And it was really funny because school was out. Like, it was pretty sparsely attended, I will say. But I can imagine when the students are there that it's just like a real bump. And it was fun even without a ton of people there. So tickets are really affordable. February is like when basketball across the country at colleges and universities are ramping up for March Madness. So it's a good time. Like they're like at their best. They're peaking, getting up there. So the women are currently ranked 3rd in the SEC.
There you go.
Hello, women.
Come through. Okay.
I know. Men are 11th,
I
which is okay. But yeah, and then aside from, like, I don't know how the Moody is fitting all this stuff in, but aside from these like constant basketball games, they've got Justin Timberlake on February 3rd. Mary J. Blige is going to be there on February 17th. And then the San Antonio Spurs, if you're basketball NBA fans, they're going to be here on their road trip on February 20th and 21st. So yeah, that's my tip, is not to count out the Mood. It's a great place to go.
Eva, you forgot about Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart's coming to the Moody. Come on, all the luck. Oh my God, that's my go-to Rod song. I love Rod Stewart.
Oh. Also, you know I'm about. Oh, I love that. I love y'all. Mary J. Blige. Let me tell y'all something.
Truly.
Yeah.
My love for Mary J. Blige borders on obsession, if we're being quite honest. Like her signature shuffle, I'm
so
gonna
iconic.
go see her just to see her shuffle across the stage like that.
Yeah. And the Moody puts on really good concerts. Like, you don't have to spend a ton and get front and center. You can sit up in the bleachers and it's still a really good time. So
we saw Lizzo there and it was phenomenal.
Me too. So good.
So good.
So good. It was good as hell.
It was
good as hell. Oh,
I'll see myself out.
Yes. Yes, Eva Ruth.
Very nice, Eva Ruth. That was very nice. What I need the hack on how to not walk 17 miles to get to the Moody. Because listen.
I know. It is a struggle.
I'm an elder queer, and I do not want to walk that much. I don't.
What are y'all's favorite tips for that? Have any ideas?
I don't have any. I have still never been to the Moody.
I'm cheap. I park at the cemetery and walk and just hoof it, and I wear my flats. I was not cute at Lizzo. I had to schlep myself.
I've done that too.
Everybody does that.
It's not an option. I think like taking an Uber in so that you're dropped right at the front, probably. But there should be like a shuttle.
Yes.
That most festivals and things are acknowledging that they're not the most accessible, and I think that could be an easy fix.
Agree. Yes.
Listen, I'm really close to bullying Nicole into getting employee parking at UT so that we can just so that we can park on campus and then walk.
I've also done the park and walk thing, which is fine getting there. But at the end of the night, you're like, okay, cool. I got to walk a mile home or back to the car.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot of pedicabs around.
But pedicabs after to get you downtown, but not get you to.
Yeah. So. And then there's all the Uber, like Uber to it is fine. It does drop you off right in front, but then afterwards there's like
but you're already spending money on tickets and drinks and snacks. Like it doesn't math.
But the best thing that I've done, honestly, after, because I was at some show there and I was such a train wreck. My phone was completely dead. Like I was a little bit tipsy and I was like, actually, I don't know how I'm going to get home. And I just walked outside and there was a cab and I was like, yes, old school cab, please help me. And you know what? They're still around. Just saying.
I have to figure it out. I'm not anti-pedicab, but I feel very visible as a large person in a pedicab having someone huff me around town. And I know that the pedicabs are like electric. My rational mind knows that it's okay. My irrational mind, it is just not having a great time. So I don't do pedicabs if I can help it. I did it for Dyke March and like I had to be convinced.
But is that nice because you got to like wave,
I got to wave,
like a queen and throw candies to the children.
Yeah.
I remember, 2008, 2009, pedicab, no assistance, no electric, help there. And we would get like 6 people in a pedicab and it was like $10,
Snap, that's right, yeah.
And now charged, they've got a motor or something, they're going fast, they don't have to pedal that much. And it's like $10 a person or $20 a person to go a few blocks. And I'm like, wait a minute here. It's less ever. I respect it. I love the hustle. Mm-hmm. I'll pay it when I need to. But I'm just like, inflation is real. And I don't understand how the math works out here.
Money is hard. It's hard, including the Moody. So Carnival. Carnival is February 22nd at the Speakeasy. If you've never participated in Carnival, it is worth your time. It's wonderful. ATX Open from February 22nd to March 2nd at Westwood Country Club, which stands out as the most prominent women's professional sporting event in Austin, Texas, and is one of 4 top-level tennis tournaments organized exclusively for female athletes across the U.S. Surprisingly, maybe to everyone who hears the sound of my voice, NASCAR at COTA. I am super excited about it because I have never been to a NASCAR event, and I want to check it out. I want to see what all the fuss is about. I anticipate it's going to be stinky and strange, but I want to go, and it's happening at COTA. And then
it's going to smell of leather.
It's going to smell of leather. My baby, my honey pie, Winona Judd.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
I know.
Will be at ACL Live. And a benefit for the Muni Conservancy to preserve the Lions Municipal Golf Course, February 28th. And then my final thing that you should be keeping an eye on is the programming at Ritchie's Art Gallery. So Ritchie's Art Gallery has a lot of cool stuff happening in February as well, right?
Yeah, they've always got stuff. Ritchie's Art Gallery.
Yeah, Ritchie's Art Gallery is great. The thing that I'm most interested in is Jazz and Color, which is going to happen February 24th from 7:30 to 9:30. And you can bring your whole family. And that is great. I know you have some stuff too, Selena.
I do. Well, the main thing I want to shout out is Outsider Fest.
Hey,
here for the gays and the theys. Outsider is an LGBTQ plus transmedia arts festival, and it takes place the 19th to the 23rd at the Vortex. So many amazing things to say about this festival. I was telling our friends that Dorian Wood will be with us again this year, and they were just at Paris Fashion Week. So we got a international diva joining us. She's absolutely fabulous. I had the pleasure of seeing her at Fusebox Festival a couple years ago. But this is amazing. It's art, it's performance, it's poetry, it's singing, music. I mean, really, it's everything. Comedy. It's all encapsulated here with this fest.
Awesome. And where is it?
It's at the Vortex. All of Austin's queers will be there. We have some incredible performance artists here in town and theater companies, and I think they really all come together and culminate around this festival. You can buy a festival badge. It is 5 days, and then you could do a weekend badge. You can buy a badge for somebody who can't afford to buy a badge. You can. There is a hardship price, so if you yourself cannot afford the full price, you can pay a fraction of the price. And just a quote from the website that I really love is, while other festivals try to find ways to get bigger, Outsider Fest wants to find ways to get smaller, to foster intimacy and activism through art and conversation. And I just think that is so beautiful.
It is. Y'all, I love Outsider Fest. I've had the privilege of performing at Outsider Fest, I think, twice now.
Sweet.
And it's always been for someone else. Like I did campfire storytelling for World Famous Bob one year. I did something with Erica Nix one year. And it's such a wonderful opportunity, number one, for our community to get together and celebrate each other. But it's also a really good opportunity for you to come and just see all in one place, all this wonderful queer representation and art. And I don't know, I love it. It's one of my favorite things that we do in the city all year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I do want to mention it is a masks required event. We talk about accessibility. We talk about our immunocompromised community and how to keep each other safe. And I just love that they're taking a stand when it comes to, just protecting one another on all fronts. Y'all, it's not just COVID, norovirus is out there.
And
it is flu season.
Yeah.
Some of us are parents and who knows what they're bringing home from their sticky little fingers from their peers. So we got to just do what we can. It's so easy. It's so easy to put a mask on and enjoy a show. And it keeps you from chatting through the show. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. I love that it's mask required. Okay. And Selena, isn't there something else going on called Touch the Art?
Yes. One of my favorite groups in town, Almost Real Things, has an open call out right now for their annual Touch the Art exhibition. The show isn't until April, but right now you can throw your name in the hat to be a featured artist. They have lots of different opportunities and ways to get involved with the show. There's a collective that involves mentorship where you're working directly with the students at the Texas School for the Blind and Visually Impaired. There's opportunities for sponsors to get involved. So definitely check out their open calls on their website.
So one last thing that I'm going to mention before we leave, because this sounds very, very cool. Umlauf After Dark.
Oh, yes.
They're doing a Lunar New Year on February 4th at Umlauf Sculpture Garden. And it sounds really cool. And on top of that, they have Farrah Fawcett's personal art and archives collection. And they're going to show it starting with a free exhibit opening February 13th.
Okay.
I know. Who even knew that Farrah Fawcett was an art collector? I had no idea. Yeah.
Again, celebrities doing it. Celebrities
sure
buy
are.
art.
Yeah.
Take a note out of Farrah Fawcett's book.
Yeah.
Listen,
all the celebrities here need to just go shopping.
Well, and Umlauf is a beautiful place if you haven't been.
It's beautiful.
It's a very nice outdoor sculpture garden. And then they also have a nice inside great museum. Not huge, just the right size.
Valentine's Day picnic at Umlauf. I'm just saying.
Look at that.
It is a majestic place during the day. It is really beautiful at night. I've had the pleasure of being there in both times of day. And you can't go wrong. And another Austin institution. And they've got some really big plans coming up for expansion and whatnot.
Well, we have given everybody lots of things to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of options to,
round out that calendar.
And noodle around
now.
when you're thinking about going into February. That's true. Plan now. Now at the beginning of the month is the best time. So you have your marching orders. Make sure that you go and do all of the things. Eva Ruth, Selena, thank you so much for being here with me today and helping me.
Thank you both.
And finally joining us and all of the things.
Oh, dream come true. I can check this off my bucket list now, you guys.
Oh, you'll be back.
Yes. I like the way Eva Ruth said it. It was almost like a threat. You'll be back.
You'll be back.
You'll
Listen,
be back.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Yes.
Happy February, everyone. Enjoy it.
That's all for today here on CityCast Austin. You can find links to our tips and events calendar in our show notes. If you enjoyed the show, why not tell a friend, rate the show, leave us a review, and subscribe to our Hey Austin newsletter. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Bye, y'all.